Okay, live on not Instagram, YouTube and Rumble. I am currently working on the illustrations for the Boys and Girls Catechism. I am about 73% complete with these illustrations. This is my catechism production sheet. I have, as you can see, 73% complete with all of my steps. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to each illustration, and there's 134 illustrations total. My steps per day average that I need to reach is 4.19. I've done 2 of the steps already today. I'm working on a couple more before I have to take my vehicle in for an oil change. So if you have any questions or comments, throw them in the chat. And you can also, if you'd like to support what I'm doing here at RefToons, the best way to do that is by going to patreon.com/RefToons. And there I will be posting exclusive content for secret projects that I'm working on that won't be released for free online. And if you're not on Patreon, but you're on Locals, I'm on Locals as well. I know a lot of people choose to do Locals instead of Patreon. I'm on both of those, so both of them will get the same content. And if you add anything to the chat, it'll show up on the screen. That way, everyone can see the conversation between Rumble and YouTube. You may be wondering why I'm drawing a Buddha. What is the first commandment? The first commandment is, you shall have no other gods before me. So it's just a placeholder for other gods. Yes, Harper.
Can I light my candle at my desk?
Yes, that's fine. Do you like having your desk over there, Harper?
Yeah.
Like that?
I like having it turned around.
Yeah? Why did you turn it around?
So I can make a drawing.
That is really cool.
Dad,
Yeah?
do I get the matches to light it?
Uh,
The other thing broke.
yeah, that's fine. All right, now we draw the line through it. I drew these circles with the circle tool just to give me a guide, because I don't want it to look perfect. I just want it, I want it to look accurate, like there is a circle, but I don't want it to be like, I want it to look hand-drawn, is what I'm saying. A little more organic looking. All right, so that is the third step that I've completed today. So I can save that. Let's go back to here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find anything else that I can ink. Otherwise, I will do some finished colors on some of these. I don't really want to flesh out some of the sketches yet. I just want to find something that's ready to ink. I don't have anything ready to ink, it looks like. I still need to flesh out some of these ideas. So I'm going to go to one of these ones that Stephanie has laid in the flat colors for. I'm going to change the colors to how I want them, because when she does this, she just puts in any colors, whatever colors, as long as they're different from each other. And then when I go in to color them, I have to change them. There we go. Do that. That's good. We'll change that yellow to maybe a brighter yellow. Did it do anything? Maybe it didn't do anything. Well, do that. There we go. Okay. Then I create a new layer, make it a multiply layer, turn the opacity down to 40, grab this purple color and my RefToons gouache brush. Turn the opacity up a little bit, 78 is fine, and then create a clipping mask, and I will go ahead and color on this. The clipping mask allows me to color only on, it allows me to just be wild with my color, but it only shows up on the flat color that I'm coloring over top of, which is nice. What? Why is that not doing it? Oh, I'm coloring on the wrong layer. It might help to be on the right layer. So I have a goal to get these done by the end of July. All of them completed. I've already started laying them out on the book pages. And I believe in July you should start seeing some pre-sale advertisements from Founders about pre-ordering this book. And before that happens, though, I still need to create some cover art for the book. All right. So I've got my shadow on there. Now I need to do a highlight layer. This one I'll just do with turn the opacity down on my brush and use white. And just create some level of highlight here and there, like maybe there's some grains of wood that are sticking out more than others, and we'll get that. And on this guess yellow. I kind of want the tip to be white, and then up here. And then on the letters, mainly just the tops, as if there's light coming down from above them, shining on them, creating the highlight. There we go. And I think that one is good to go. It's a simple one, but I have a mixture of simple and a little more complex illustrations throughout this book, which I think is okay. Let me grab my sheet here. So that's 4 things done today. So let's turn that to 81. That was colors and tones. Still at 73%. So I need to get 4.14 done per day, so I'm going to do one more. I'm going to close this. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to can I save this? Okay, let's go over here. Save this in here as a Photoshop document. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now, I can open up Affinity Publisher, which is what I use to lay out the book. And I can open up that Photoshop file, pull that image into the publisher file. It's taking a while. No, it's not opening. Force quit. Maybe there's too much going on the computer. Let's try it one more time. If it doesn't go, I'll just keep working in Clip Studio. Oh, here it comes. Okay, so here is the book. So these are all the pages that I have here. And so which question was this? 59. So let's go to question 59. Wait a second. I don't know if that's 59. Why is Christ a priest? So that's wrong. I have that wrong. That's, oh wait, 59. Why is that 60? Wait a minute. Oh no, pages. Those are pages, 59. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little confused here. 59. I was looking at the page number, not the question number. All right. So now I can go over to my folders and open up this one that I just turned into a Photoshop file. And why is that? There we go. I can grab these, copy, and we're going to paste. I'm going to group them together. There we go. Now I can save that. There. So as I get these completed, I can just keep doing that. Let's get back over to Clip Studio. Paint. This is where I'm doing all the illustration work. All the layout is done in Affinity Publisher. Although I could do the illustration work in Publisher, I just don't like it as much as Clip Studio. Clip Studio is a lot easier to illustrate in than the Affinity products, I think. But as far as text layout and everything, and laying things out, it's a lot easier in Publisher. So back to this one. Change the colors to colors that I want to have in here. I actually like that green that she did, but let's do it a little brighter. There we go. Love your neighbor. Let's do like a light pink maybe. Will that work for neighbor? There. Yeah, I think that works. Although I'm colorblind, so you may think differently. Harper's gonna come make sure the colors are good.
Yeah, it's pink.
Yeah, but do you like those colors together? Do those look good? Okay, thank you. Always consult the expert. All right, creating my multiply layer there again. And this time, because of the overlay here, I'm going to select only that red color. Go onto my multiply layer, turn up the opacity of my brush, and start laying it in. So it's only going to color what's selected there, which is what I want. Let's turn that opacity down a little bit more. Brush size up. And I'm just gonna softly, gradually blend that in there. And the top is gonna be mostly the brightness. All right, let's do the green here. Get the shadow on here. Okay, get the highlight very subtly. I don't want it too much. I want it to kind of look like some sort of cloth, how it kind of has the waves and the folds in it. We'll do neighbor. What if we only do like a highlight on there? There we go. Now let's get the book. All right, and I think that one is good to go as well. So we'll save that one as a Photoshop file, and Photoshop document, save, place, yes, okay, and close that, open up Affinity Publisher, go to, which number was it? I think it was one of these. I think it was 67. Okay, I'm gonna go to my folder, open that up, grab the illustration layers, bring it over here. Wait, was it 67? Yes. Paste, group, move. Voila. And actually I'll go in here, go into my Affinity Photo persona. I'm going to create a clipping mask layer, and I'm actually going to turn these a different color. There. Love your neighbor. Actually, maybe I'll do those like a blue. That color. Yeah. Okay. So I can save that. I can bring this over, and that's my 5th step that I did today. So 3, 4, 5, 82. Oh, that brings us up to 74% complete with this with all of the illustrations on this project, and 4.12 steps per day average that I need to that I need to make. So that's all for that one. And this is not the only project I'm working on. So I also have the John Calvin's Instututes project that I'm working on. But this one I'm going to try to get done first because it's going to be done a little quicker because they're just small illustration things. And I have another secret project that I'm working on that I discussed with my wife, Stephanie, last night, and made some pretty exciting developments on that. I'll be posting about that over on my Patreon. You can go visit me at patreon.com/RefToons. I just recently started up my Patreon again after having it paused for a couple of years. And this is going to help me to be able to, your support over at Patreon is going to help me to be able to produce more work through RefToons, because right now I only work on RefToons stuff as I have time. But in order to get me more full-time It's yeah, I'm opening up Patreon, trying to monetize my YouTube channel and things like that. Just trying to find any way I can to be able to get more projects out there. But I have some stuff that's under wraps right now that will be coming out soon. I'll be posting updates on that on my Patreon and my locals, but Patreon is kind of the main one. So patreon.com/RefToons.